In my Discord server, a person sent me these 3 pics and asked me to create a video. If I can, I said yes. So in this video, I'm going to replicate this image. I don't know, I can make it as 100% in school and college. I'm just an average person. My marks will be a pass mark only. But I hope by replicating this image, I can achieve nearly 75 or 80%. We can check it. If any one of you still now didn't join in my Discord server, the link in the description, join it. In here, we can talk more about Blender. If you have any doubt, you can ask, I will clarify you. In all my tutorial, I will do one important thing before starting 3D modeling. That is, I will delete my default object, but in this video, I'm not going to do it. And there is another thing, this video will be helpful for Blender beginners too, because I'm going to explain so much clearly. I think we can start. Just left click to select the cube and then press tab to go into edit mode. Now my every vertex in the cube is selected. With that, just press M. If I just click at center, now the every vertex selected will be merged into a single vertex. Now see, I'm gonna press M and merge at center. See, that's all. Now press 1 in numpad, it will go into front orthographic view. Now just press E to extrude the selected vertex. With that, just press X. So now you can move your extrude vertex in x-axis. Likewise, just extrude it slightly and extrude it like this to create a cup shape. I mean half cup shape like this. After that, just left click and hold and drag it for a box select. Then just press GX to move the selected vertex slightly in x-axis. Now we are going to see about the spin option. If you don't know about this option, it is so much interesting. First, you have to select which axis you need. For now, Z axis will be the perfect one. After that, always check your cursor is in this vertex line. I mean in this line, then because we'll take cursor as the center. Now I will just press A to select the every vertex. Then just left click and hold and drag it. It will extrude the selected vertex in a circular way, or we can say it in a spin way. After that, in here we have a black box. Just click here. It is a pop-up menu. We can change any option we need. Change the angle value to 360 degree because it will be a complete circle. Or there is another interesting thing. I'm going to press Ctrl Z to undo my process. Now in here in plus, just left click and hold and leave it. It will automatically create a complete circle. Whenever you are using spin option, always select everything, press M and merge by distance. The reason I am saying is because we will have some extra vertex that is nearby. We couldn't find that. So that's why select everything, M, merge by distance. Now if you see here, we have totally level extra vertex. Now it is perfectly removed. After that, I'm going to press S to scale it down, and even I'm going to scale it down, and then press S Z to just slightly scale it in Z axis only. Go to modifier properties, add modifier, generate subdivision modifier, increase the viewport level 2. The reason I am doing is this because I hope you guys seen that reference image. We have something black line here. For that, definitely I have to add a loop cut here. Then only I can easily assign these spaces to a separate material and I can make it as a black color. But as you see, by adding some loop cuts nearby, I have some sharp edges, or I can say how about sharp lines. See, I hope you guys can see it clearly. So I have it here. I think now you can see it clearly, right? If we have the sharp edges, then it doesn't look that much good realistic, right? So that's why first I'm going to apply the subdivision modifier. So just click this arrow mark and apply. Now we will have some more vertex. Now we can easily work with. After that, just press Ctrl R and then left click to add a loop cut and confirm it. Then I'm going to add one loop cut here and then another one loop cut here. Now select everything, press Alt T and then extrude base along normals. Now our selected faces will be extrude based on the normals. In case if you extrude it inside, then we have a normal problem. If you don't believe me, I can show you. Now just click this arrow mark. I will always change my lightning to matte cap. So just to change the lightning to matte cap, and my favorite lightning is this one, but for now I'm going to leave it to this one. Now once again I'm going to press Alt T, extrude base along normals. Now you can see the changes clearly. See, now I get some black shade, but now I didn't get the black shade because while extruding those spaces through normals to outwards, it will be good. But if you extrude that to inwards, then definitely we have to flip the normals. So I'm going to just extrude it in outwards. I think that's all. Now we have thickness for our cup. After that, just select the sharp edges and then press Ctrl B to bevel, left click to confirm it. Now we have our pop-up menu. Increase the segments to 2 and then shape to 1. If you reduce the shape to 0, then it will go inwards. If shape is 1, then it will be outwards. After that, disable the loop slide, because most of the time just disable this option because it will be good. Now these faces are selected. With that, just hold Ctrl and press plus to increase the selection, and then in face selection just hold Alt and Shift, click here to select these circular faces. After that, go into material properties, just change this as a white cup shiny, and I'm going to rename it as a 1 before, because the reason I am adding 1 is it is just a single cup. After that we will create so many different cups, so that time we can change the number, so that's why I am doing it. Click plus and click new. Now rename it as a 1 black cup shiny. Now just click assign. Now these selected faces will be assigned to the black cup shiny. If you don't believe me, I can show you in viewport display. Change the color to black. It will just affect the color in viewport only, not in render. After that, just hold Alt and click here to select these circular faces. With that, hold Shift and then select these faces. Now click plus, click new, just rename it as a 1 design. Now just click assign. For this one also I'm going to change the viewport color for now. I think maybe a orange color will be fine. And finally I'm going to click plus and click new and rename it as a 1 liquid. Now we have to create a handle for our cup. For that, just press 3 in numpad. It is right orthographic view. Then press tab to go into edit mode, and in the face select, just select these 4 faces and then press I to slightly insert it. Then press 1 in numpad to go to front orthographic view. Now just press E to extrude. With that, just press X. So we can extrude the selected faces in X direction. After that, now just hold Ctrl and right click anywhere you want. The selected faces will be extruded that position. For example, if you see, I will just hold Ctrl and right click here. See, now the selected faces is extruded up to here. So likewise, I'm going to hold Ctrl and right click like this to bring the shape as a handle. I think up to here will be fine. Now I'm going to select these 4 faces because I think these 4 faces will be perfect. Then just press I to insert it and hold Shift, select these 4 faces. Now press Ctrl E and then bridge edge loops, it will bridge it. I think this edge is not good, so hold Alt and just select this edge. Now it will select this circular edge. Then just press X and then dissolve edge. Now that selected edge will be dissolved. Then go to modifier tab, add modifier, generate subdivision modifier, increase the level up to 2, but if you see it doesn't look good, right? So for that, first I'm going to click this option, so the subdivision modifier will only disable in viewport only. Now hold Alt and Shift, so we can select multiple edges. I have selected this circular edge and then this one also. Now just press Ctrl B to bevel it. I will check, yeah, it is good. Now I can enable it and it looks completely fine. In front orthographic view, I will check the handle is perfect or not. I think I will go into edit mode and then in the edge selection, just hold Alt and select this edge. Now press G twice, it will just slide it like this. I can increase the viewport level up to 3. I think so, yeah, 3 will be good. And remember one thing, if we are going to increase the viewport level like 3, 4 or something, then just put the same value in the render, because if you render it, it won't render the subdivision modifier as a level 3, only level 2, because in render the level is 2 only. So I'm going to increase as a 3. And in edit mode, I'm going to just select these edges, Shift D to duplicate, right click to place it there, just press F to fill it. Now in material properties, if you see, the same material is applied to that face. The main reason is because in my material properties, the design material is selected. So that's why it is automatically assigned to the design material. It's not a big deal. Just select the liquid material and click assign. Now it will assign. Now we have successfully completed the teacup. Then we have to create the plate. Press Shift A to go to add menu, mesh plane. Then in edit mode, just press SX to scale it. We have this Z axis spin option because the spin option is still enabled. So I'm going to just click the select box option. Now it will gone. After that, just press E to extrude it. Now press S to scale it. It will scale in X axis good but not in Y axis. So press SY to scale it in Y axis. After that, just extrude it, then delete that face. Now select everything, hold Alt and E, extrude face along normals. I am going to extrude it outwards because if I extrude it in inwards, now if you see my all faces shading is become black, so that means we have to flip the normals. So I'm going to extrude it in outside. Now it looks completely fine. Now I'm going to select everything and then press GZ to slightly move it up. That's all. Now in edit mode, I'm going to add a one loop cut here and then another one loop cut here. Now hold Alt and Shift, select these two sharp edges, press Ctrl B to just bevel it, then hold Ctrl and click plus to increase the selection. In material properties, click new, rename it as one white plate and then click plus. I'm not going to create a new material because I'm going to use the black cup shiny material. So I can just click that material in the drop down menu. It will add it here. Now I will just click assign to assign it. Now we have to add a subdivision modifier. Instead of going to the modifier properties, there is an interesting shortcut key. Just to hold control and just press 2, not in numpad 2, above alphabet we will have numbers. In that, just hold control. If you press 2, it will add a subdivision modifier with level 2. If you just hold control and press 4, it will add a subdivision modifier with level 4. As I said before, viewport level is 4, so we have to increase the render level also 4. Then in edit mode, I will just select this face and then just press S to scale it. Now I will add a one loop cut here because in the reference images, it is the same size plate I have seen. Now I'm going to select this face and then increase the selection, press GZ to slightly move it down and then select these two faces. I'm going to press S to scale it. I think, yeah, now it will be completely fine. Finally, I'm going to bring a plane because in that reference images, I have seen the cup and plate was in a table. Now we have successfully completed our 3D modeling cup. Now it is the time we have to create material. So before that, I'm going to fix my camera. My camera is here. So just press 0 in numpad, then we will go into camera view. Now press N to open the side panel. In view, enable the camera to view. Then we can easily adjust our camera in the camera view like this. I think, yep, this will be perfectly fine. After fixing your camera, don't forget to disable it because if you just move a little bit, then it will move the camera also. I don't need that why. Then I will press N to close this side panel, then go into object data properties under viewport display, increase the passport out to 1. Because of that, it will become black in non-focus area. Now press Z, I'm going to material preview, then move your mouse to the right side corner, left click and hold it to drag it like this and then change this to shader editor. Now press N to close the side panel. Now I will select everything, press GZ to move it slightly up. Now select the teacup. We are in a liquid material, but first I'm going to black cup shiny. The color should be black, so I'm going to make it as a black. And then I'm going to reduce the roughness because by reducing the roughness only we can achieve the shiny. As you see, by reducing the roughness value, it is little bit shiny. But if you thought that's all, I won't say that because we are going to add some new nodes. With that, we will make it as a little bit realistic. For that, press Shift A, then you can just search noise texture node, or in add menu in textures we will have a noise texture. Just left click to confirm it where you have to place it. Now hold Ctrl Shift and select the noise texture to preview it. Now I will disable the normalize so you can see it. Noise texture is nothing but we will have black and white color. We can increase the scale, increase the detail and the roughness. By increasing the roughness, we will get the sharp edges. We will get the sharp color. For example, if you see, I will reduce the detail up to 0. It looks so smooth, right? By increasing the detail and the roughness, we will get a sharp. But for now, I will connect this noise texture factor to the normal. Then hold Ctrl Shift and select the principal node to preview it. After that, I'm going to reduce the roughness to 0.75. I think the scale 21,700 is good. Go into add menu and then just type bump node and find it. Now if I bring my bump node in between this wire, you can see it is get highlighted. If I just left click here, it will automatically get connected. But now change the factor to height. As you see, it is given a little bit bump. You can clearly see it, but I am going to reduce the strength up to 0.003 because now we will have little bit bump. As you see, if I have zoomed in, now I will just left click and remove it. Now I will connect it. We will have slightly bump. It looks something realistic. That's why I have doing it. Now I'm going to duplicate this noise texture. So just shift D to duplicate it and then connect this factor to the roughness. Then we won't have that same shiny. As you see, I have shiny in here and in here not. The main reason is because the normalize is disabled. If I enable it, I won't have so much shiny. As you see, in here I don't have shiny, in here I have. The main reason is because the black color will be a shiny and then white color won't be a shiny. I have black color, so that's why in here little bit shiny. I have a light color here, so that's why I don't have a shiny. I will enable the normalize. Then I'm going into add menu by pressing shift A and then bring the color ramp, place it here. Now if I change this white color to completely black, now I have more shiny. It doesn't look good. So I'm going to change this both color as a light grayish. My default hex code is C9, C9, C9 for this one. And for this black, the hex code is DB, DB, DB. This is my default hex code. But now it looks like a rubber, right? But don't worry, we can change this as a shiny thing. Just press shift A, now bring the hue saturation value and connect it here. By reducing the value to 0, it will be more shiny. If I change to 1, it won't be shiny. So I'm going to put value 0.1, I mean 0.1. I think I can reduce the strength up to 0.002. It looks fine. Okay, now if you see, we have something realistic. If you don't believe me, I can just left click and hold to box select these 5 nodes. Now just press M, it will mute these 5 nodes. See? And if I once again press M, it will unmute it. Now it looks something realistic. Now press C to copy these 5 selected nodes. Go to white cup, Ctrl V to paste it and connect the normal to the normal and then this color to the roughness. And the color should be in white. And then go to the design material. Once again Ctrl V to paste it because these 5 nodes will be a default node. Now connect the normal to the normal, color to the roughness. Now we have to change the design here. For that, just box select these 2 nodes, shift D to duplicate, left click to place it here. I have to reset my color ramp. For that, just select the color ramp node. If you just press backspace, it will reset the node. By selecting any node, by pressing backspace, it will reset the node. Now hold Ctrl Shift, select the color ramp to preview it. Now I will bring my black value here and then white value here. Then scale, I think 40 will be fine. I'm going to increase the detail up to 15 and the distortion 1. That's all. See, now I have achieved that same design. I'm going to bring my white even further. I think this will be good, but I can increase the scale up to 50. Yep, it looks fine. By increasing the roughness value, it doesn't look good. So I can make it as a 0.55. So it looks fine. Now we have to change the color. I can directly change the color in color ramp also. So just to select this, the exact hex code is CD6.28. And for the black, we have to bring it as a little bit dark brownish. The exact hex code is 893D19. Now just to connect the color ramp color to the base color and then now preview it. Now it looks completely fine, right? And for the liquid, I'm going to just make the roughness to 0 because it will be shiny and I have so much reflection. After that, change the color to black because in the reference images, I have seen the liquid substance color is black. And then press Shift A, bring the noise texture and place it here. Now connect this factor to the displacement so we will have a little bit bump, I mean realistic look. Then change the scale up to 0.2. Now I'm going to bring the displacement. It is like a bump node also, but while comparing to bump node and displacement node, it is little bit upgraded version. While connecting the displacement, that time we have to use displacement node, it will be good. Now I will connect it with the displacement node and then factor to the height. I think now it looks fine. I can reduce the scale up to 0.3 and then how about increase the noise scale up to 1. I think it will be fine, but after that we can change the value and see it is good or not, and then increase the detail up to 15, roughness I think 0.75. I think now I can reduce the scale up to 0.2. Yep, now it looks completely fine as you see. Or how about 0.040? I think it is completely fine, but after that finally we can adjust the value. Now select the plate and once again press Ctrl V to paste those 5 nodes, and then normal to the normal and then color to the base color. Likewise, just select this node, shift T to duplicate, place it here and then preview it, and then just select the color ramp, backspace to reset it. Now bring the black here and I will bring my white here. Now I can increase the scale up to 60 will be good, I think so. I can even bring the white here and then black here. That's all. I have achieved the same design here. See, within few seconds we have done that. Now connect the color ramp to the base color. I'm so sorry, I have connected the hue saturation value color to the base color. I don't know why I have done that. That's a big mistake. Connect this color to the roughness and then this color to the base color. Now preview it. That's all. Now we have it. Now we want a wood material. For that I'm going to add a PBR texture. Selecting the plane, click new, and then you can rename it as a one wood tour. The reason I am renaming it like this is because the exact PBR texture file name is like this only, so that's why I have put the same name. Then just enable the node wrangler add-on, then only the shortcut key will be work. Now just select the principal BSDF, just hold Ctrl Shift and T. This is shortcut key, so you can easily go into your file manager. Now I'm going to bring all these texture. This texture link is provided in the description, just check it. It will automatically add a mesh texture and import those textures and connect it with the texture coordinates and mapping. The first thing I'm going to do is reduce the displacement scale 0.01. With that, I'm going to change the mapping scale also. Just left click and hold and drag it, so you will select these 3 axes at the same time. I'm going to put 3. It looks completely fine, I think so. I think I can even reduce the displacement scale. How about 0.003? Yep, now it looks completely good for me. I think we have successfully completed all of the material. The one and final thing is we have to add light setup. Now I will press Z and go into render view. Now we are going to use 3 light totally. First select this default light, but before that I will select everything and then press GZ because I can easily see the grid line. It doesn't look that much good, so that's why slightly I will move it up. Now select the light. In here we will have 4 light options: point, sun, spot, area. First I'm going to use the spot, so just select the spotlight. Now press only numpad and then I'm going to just rotate it like this and then bring it here. Then I'm going to reduce the size slightly. I think this will be fine. Now I will press 0 to go into camera view and then I will increase the power. I think 8000 for now. Yep, 8000 will be fine. Then I can just slightly rotate the cup like this and then press 7 to go into top view. Now I will bring my light here and then rotate it like this, and once again here. I think, yep, this shadow will be completely fine for me. And there's another thing I forgot to do. Go into render properties. I'm going to change the render engine from EV to cycle because cycles will be good, so that's why. Now I will zoom in here. As you see about the shadow, it is like a line, right? Perfect line. In the radius, I'm going to increase the value to 1. Now if you see, it looks like something realistic shadow, right? If the radius is 0, it looks like we have a line. So that's why I have just little bit changed the value to 1. So it looks like we have something realistic shadow. After that, I'm going to duplicate this and then place it here. Now hold Alt and press R. It will just reset the rotation and then change the light to area and then reduce the power. I think for now 2000 will be good. Then press R -90 to rotate it. Then press GZ to move it down and then press 7 to go into top view and rotate it and then move it here. Now go into camera view. I can reduce the power up to I think 600. I can even reduce it, how about 200? And there is another interesting thing, just change the X and Y axis, see it will be change the size like this. Now I will go into camera view, I think now it looks fine, but I can even reduce up to 100. Because if you see, I have a light here and I have a little bit dark here, it looks something realistic. So that's why I think everything looks completely fine, right? I know it looks like I didn't achieve the same light setup from that reference image, but I can done the best. If you see, I have a little bit shiny and in the liquid substance I have some light reflection and it looks like a liquid substance, right? I think it looks completely fine. Now the only thing is we have to render it, but after that just select this camera and then enable the depth of field. Now click this eyedrop, select the teacup. Now we can easily blur the object except teacup. I will show you how it will happen. First I will reduce the f-stop up to 0. I know it become completely black, I mean it is fully blur now. By increasing it you can clearly see I have more blur, but I need only the teacup should not be blurred. So the f-stop 1 will be good because I checked it, the 1 will be a perfect value. Or you can just reduce and find out after rendering, we can find out which is the best. For now I'm going to put it as a 1. And now we have to just change some of our render settings, then we can easily render it. Now go to color management, change the view transform from AGX to Filmic, then change the look to medium high contrast. Now it looks completely good. About changing the render properties, I have already made a video that explains which of the options you have to change in render properties to make your render so much fast. For example, if you're rendering a scene and it takes 3 minutes, then by changing the option I am saying, after you render it, it will just take 30 seconds to render it. So it will reduce the time up to nearly 75%. But now I'm going to change a few options. I'm going to reduce the max sample to 128 because 128 will be HD. If you want even more 4K resolution like that, then you can change the max samples like 300, 500, 700 based on your computer performance. And the threshold value is 0.01, but 0.1 will be a good number. Likewise, I'm going to performance and then enable the persistent data. Likewise, I have to change few options also, but if I started to explain it, then it will take more minutes. That render settings video explanation link in the description, you can check it. Now I will just press F12 to render it. See, that's all. I think I have achieved the 80% from that reference images, but I can clearly see I didn't achieve the same light setup, but I have done my best. And there is another 2 reference images. I know in upcoming videos I'm going to do it.